Ever wonder which prison in the United States was the most expensive, yet the most haunted prison? That answer would be Eastern State Penitentiary. The penitentiary was also quite famous for the cruel punishment that was inflicted on the prisoners, but was also very expensive due to the style and layout of the building. Every cell held only one prisoner, and I guess you could say those prisoners also live in style, because not only did the cells hold one prisoner each, but they got to freshly clean blankets every day. They also got their own sink and toilet. But what disgusted me the most was that guards even had peepholes to spy on the prisoners and were allowed to masturbate. But behind that, the prisoners that were there for small crimes, such as theft or breaking a window, were beaten on a daily basis by the guards. A former prisoner who was in for stealing a loaf of bread told of how some guards would sometimes rape a prisoner as punishment for missing a spot on the floor while mopping, or would kick and punch prisoners because they were bored. The warden never did a thing to stop any of it. The prisoner went on to say how one day, him and a friend that he made just 2 days before, were tasked with cleaning the toilets, when one guard had accused his friend of missing a huge spot in one of the toilets. When his friend protested, the guard whistled for help, and he had to witness his friend get beaten and dragged away. He stayed up all night hear his friend scream while the guards took turns beating him and allowing the warden to rape him until he went quiet. He found out the next morning that they had shot him while the warden had his way with the body of the young man. When it closed in 1971, news outlets were alerted of the allegations there, and once the allegations were face-checked, the prison was closed indefinitely. Any guard still alive during those times of abuse was quickly arrested and handed their fates. Any of the prisoners also still alive, and were victims of those hurried abuse, were given a suspended sentence and millions of dollars in emotional damages. It is also said that the prison also houses the souls of the prisoners who have died there, as screams, doors shutting close or laughing can be heard on a nightly basis. Even reports of people seeing ghosts and shadow figures. But with all that was done with the victims of guard abuse, we can only say that we hope that the souls still there can finally rest in peace.